Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery on a blustery day trying to get some paintings done in 95-degree heat before the storm comes. And I still didn't go in the house and grab my glasses, darn. But I've got a 12 by 24 inch gallery wrapped canvas that I pre-primed that's dry with black paint, and I'm going to give it another coat of paint. I'm going to make sure which one is which because I'm going to use some black enamel to swipe with. I think I want this to be a night scene with a moon coming up over the trees, and I might be biting off more than I can chew. I want a relatively thin layer of black so that I can add my other colors, my tree colors. And I'm not sure how this swipe is going to go. It's modeled on one that was in coppers, and I've never used the greens. And I don't know if a thin layer is too thin or how I'm going to feel about any of this. And it is an expensive canvas, so I'm a little nervous. But I figure the best way to proceed is to start. Let me make sure that's not the enamel again. Yep, one more go round right across the top. This is my OXO omelet turning spatula, best paint spreading tool I know of. I don't want any of that to dry, so I'm going to try my hardest to quick like a bunny wipe that off on my studio rag I keep handy so that paint won't dry on my tools. I'm going to move that black out of the way, and then I'm going to get busy. I'm not going to try and put all these in at the same level, and I may not put them in any particular configuration other than filling in the spot. And I'm going to use some weird colors. And I'd like to use some of this orange at the top, this orange metallic, which I'm forgetting the name of. It's a Masterminds. I'm also going to put some purple in there because I like purple in my foliage because it adds dimension. And I'm going to use some of my turquoise. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. This is the color shift from Folk Art, but I like this color and I like these colors together, and I don't think that I can really do it too badly. I've got some saved up, hoarded, more like, iridescent, oh, what was it called? I can't remember, but it's a deep teal. And I'm going to go back over one more time here with my green gold from Folk Art that's a color shift. So, I didn't put any of this forest green in, that's a metallic, and I want some. And I really don't think this matters. I have to put some gold in, and I'm happy to do that, because that's basically where I get the beginning of the cells that I like. Come on out. Oh, you are not going to run out. It could have been the marble. Oh, come on. Right now? Really? Oh, okay. Well, that's not convenient at all while things are drying from the heat. But I got it, I think. I would try and just tip it out of the bottle, but I'm afraid that I would get too much. I'll deal with my tree trunks later, and I'll deal with my orange moonrise later, and I'm just going to start with a dish to scrape my paint off in and my enamel. I kind of wanted it to be a lot less even up there, but I guess this is going to be okay. I wish I could just go over the edge. It's definitely going to be representational as opposed to realistic. If it's even anything like I was hoping for. Now I've got another little... What can I do here? I can add a few marks, I guess. But I love my cells, so maybe I don't want to do that. So I'm going to try and find myself another little dish to cover up that paint, and maybe I can save it. Cross my fingers. Maybe I'll use it on the bottom. But it's someplace it won't. Everything's unlevel here. So now it's time for me to try and figure out what I'm going to do with the bottom. And I'm really hoping that copper is going to be okay. My trees aren't really as uneven as I was hoping for them. I might put a little more black in the bottom. And then I'm just going to take a skewer I actually wanted to put some green and a person holding a kite and all kinds of stuff. But this is going to be okay, I think. I'm just going to push that skewer up. And even if it doesn't look like the forest I wanted it to look like to everyone, it'll still resonate somewhat. We hope. We'll see. Just going up and down. I need a little more black. I think I might have a little more brown left. So that's my so-called forest. And if I want it to be a moonrise, I'm going to have to put it right up here. I'm going to scrape off my, actually I'm going to wipe off my spatula on my Lolafi silicone mat, which I get some great skins peeling up off of. I'm going to wipe off that spatula too, because it's my second to last one. I'm going to give a quick torch. I'm going to show that to you. And I'm not sure what I could do with the bottom. I think there must be something. Maybe there's something I can do to the top. Just to make it a little less even. I really still want to put some of this. Maybe I can put some of that 24 karat gold in the top. Because I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And it might sell because of the enamel. I just don't want to lose all of my cells down below. But I do like the effect. And if I'm quick, I might be able to keep it before the heat takes it. And glops it up. It still seems like I could fake it out if it were trees, if I wanted to. But I think in order to do that in my mind, I have to add a little more something something. And this is that. Just going to keep using my straw. Hoping to get away with it. Sticking my finger in there if I need to. Well, I'm not sure that looks like trees, but maybe a little brown in the bottom wouldn't hurt. Because I have very little brown. And then I'm going to take my skewer and just move right across. That one is too big. huge tree. I am destroying some pretty cells, but I did have this whole scenario in mind, and I am not ready to give up on it completely yet. And it is kind of cool. It just makes me want to put green across the top. I have no idea if that will run or not. I'd like to see if it would. Things are moving pretty slow right about now. I suppose I could probably also use the dull end of a skewer and add some texture in there. The surreal forest. I don't want to destroy all my gold cells, and I seem to be doing that a little bit. Yeah, I don't actually mind that. Not sure about this part here. It's interesting. This makes me want more black on the bottom. Makes me wish I had a little container. I'm going to run out of time, I'm sure. So I'm not putting it in straight across in all the places because I want to just use my skewer to keep dipping in and sharing the paint. I'm not sure it's enough, but it's close. Maybe a couple more. Make it look a little less even and a lot more natural. Oh, right? Alien trees. That's my word for everything that it doesn't quite look earthly. I'll call it alien. Alien forest. Got to kind of make it a little uneven if I want it to really give that impression. It doesn't really give that impression, but it's still pretty cool. I suppose if I put the moon up there, that'll probably do it. So let's give ourselves a moonrise. And once I put the stars in, then the illusion will be more appropriate. There, I'm not unhappy with that. It's surreal. It kind of sort of looks like what I had in mind. I don't think I wasted my canvas, which makes me happy. My moon came out okay. I've got 2 minutes left, so if I want to put stars in there, I could do that right now. And all I need to do that is my Anita's white metallic, a small container, and the sharp point, the wiped off sharp point. Oh, I got a gold star over there. Alright, so it is what it is. It's a weird scape, and that's okay. Because I like experimenting, and it's still pretty cool. Maybe next time I'll get my field at the bottom. I could just scrape right off at the bottom and put that green layer in there. I could put a green layer down there right now if I wanted to. So I'm doing this your way up so you'll see what it looks like. Hopefully you will see what it looks like. Still want to put that green stripe at the bottom. Let's see what that's going to look like. because I can. It could be grass, it could be the forest floor. It's going to help me with my illusion. And it's going to give me something to cover my edge with, which was actually not such a bad idea. Just putting that spatula right in there and moving it across. I'm going to have to cover my sides later, if I'm going to cover my sides at all. And I don't mind that other things mixed in with the green. So I love you guys. There's 87,000 of you. If you want to help me out, you could contribute through PayPal or Patreon and be included in the monthly drawing. I have just uploaded the video, the new end screens that include that video. I'm very inclined to just take the sharp end. Do I have a sharp end? Take the sharp end. It's got paint on it, which is pretty dull actually, to tell you the truth. And just add the tiniest little bit of texture along the edge of my so-called forest. Which is looking pretty cool. I was telling you guys stuff. Please give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I love your comments. Thank you so much for cheering me up. I think if I put branches on, hopefully you can see that, if I spread out my branches, it's going to look a lot more like a forest. And then if I put some texture at the bottom where the green is, it's going to look like taller weeds. So I think the fact that there's some black behind everything gives me a chance to imagine that the branches may look darker. So that was fun. Thank you guys for joining me. I love you. Check for over 1,400 videos on created playlists under all playlists. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, saying check my link tree underneath the video, probably right above Show More. Show More will show you my paint pouring recipe. I'm just going to go back to adding stars again. Fantasy Forest. And stars and a moon. It is what it is, and it's kind of cool. It's definitely going to be put in fantasies as well as in swipes. You guys take care of each other and take care of yourselves. Check for my Teespring clothing under the video. It's got all over print leggings and all over print t-shirts. And should you be looking for a Facebook group, I have Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery fans and collectors for people looking for my YouTube wet and dry artworks that are edited so far. I do want to just go in there with a few spirals. It occurs to me that would look a lot more like foliage than just leaving the, yeah, I like that. Just the cells. But the cells look kind of like foliage too. All in all, I can't count that as a failure. I'm pretty happy with it. I will see you guys anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. Saying if you need to ask me a question, just ask me and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And check Phoenix Rising Priscilla Batzell Art if you want to see more fluid acrylic or fluid art videos without commercials. I love you guys. I think I said that before. I'm pretty sure. You know me, I'm foolish. I will see you anon. Check the community board for tomorrow's video or today's video. It'll probably be there. See you soon. Bye for now. Priscilla out. Wait, should I zoom in? I got a lot of cells. But I'm sure there's end screens where you can find the drawing that you can enter and win a prize, win a painting if your name is drawn by contributing through PayPal or Patreon is there. Yeah, I know, I forgot. Oh well. I love you guys anyway. See ya.